Friedrich Nietzsche once wrote, "He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster." Welcome to Beyond Good and Evil, a journey into the mind of a philosopher who challenged the very fabric of morality, truth, and human existence. In 1886, Nietzsche published Beyond Good and Evil, a provocative masterpiece that shattered conventional morality. But what does this enigmatic work really mean? And why does it still haunt modern thought? Today, we'll unravel Nietzsche's bold ideas and explore their relevance in our lives. In Beyond Good and Evil, Nietzsche argues that morality as we know it is a trap, a construct designed to control. But who built this trap? And why? For centuries, morality has been shaped by what Nietzsche calls slave morality. Morality of the weak. It teaches humility, obedience, and pity. Why? To keep the strong in check, to make the powerful feel guilty about their natural instincts. Nietzsche says, what if good and evil are not universal truths, but mere labels imposed by those in power? Perhaps what is good for one is evil for another. Morality is a weapon, not a virtue. Nietzsche challenges us to see morality as a human invention, not divine law. He doesn't reject all morality, but demands that we create our own values. Beyond the binary of good and evil, central to Nietzsche's philosophy, is the will to power, the drive to achieve, to create, and to dominate. But this is not about brute force, it's about realizing your potential. Nietzsche believes that the highest form of human existence is not submission to rules, but the relentless pursuit of self-overcoming, to transcend mediocrity, to rise above the herd. Nietzsche says, man is a rope stretched between the animal and the Berkshire rope over an abyss. The goal is not comfort, but greatness. Nietzsche's Berkshire over man is not a superhuman with powers, but an ideal, someone who creates their own values, lives authentically, and thrives in chaos. Few phrases have sparked as much controversy as Nietzsche's declaration, God is dead. But what did he mean? Nietzsche didn't mean that God physically died. He meant that faith in divine authority has crumbled in the face of science, rationality, and modernity. But this isn't a celebration, it's a warning. Nietzsche says, when we kill God, we lose not only religion, but the values it provided. Without God, who will create meaning, who will teach us how to live? Nietzsche fears that in this void, humanity risks falling into nihilism, the belief that life is meaningless. But he offers a way out, the creation of new values through the will to power. Nietzsche warns of the dangers of conformity. The herd mentality, he says, is the enemy of greatness. It values safety over freedom, mediocrity over excellence. Nietzsche says, the individual must rebel against the herd, not for rebellion's sake, but to become who they truly are. This is the path to the Berkshire. Nietzsche's critique of the herd isn't just about society. It's a call to each of us. Are we living authentically, or merely following the crowd? Beyond Good and Evil is not just a book, it's a mirror. It asks us to confront our deepest beliefs, question our values, and take responsibility for our lives. Nietzsche's philosophy is not easy. It's uncomfortable, chaotic, and demanding. But perhaps that's the point. In the chaos, we find our power. In the abyss, we find ourselves.